President Kibaki was in the House at 3 p.m. to perform the state opening of the third session of the 10th Parliament. And it was the reform agenda that dominated the president's speech. This especially after accusations that the government was dragging its feet over reforms. Kibaki said the government was keen to bring back the bills to establish a special tribunal to try post-election violence suspects.
The government will expand consultations with a view to reformulate the establishment of a local tribunal to try the perpetrators of post-election violence.
There also have been persistent calls for reforms in the judiciary. The president touched on the issue, promising to hire more judges and magistrates to reduce the backlog in the judiciary.
The reforms we are proposing in the judiciary are especially critical in the fight against corruption.
There is nothing unique in the problems that Kenya faces. Urgent reforms are needed in this country if the Kenyan nation is to continue as the geographical, political, and physical entity that it is.
Though Kibaki steered clear of the wrangles in the Grand Coalition, Marende wasted no time delving into the issue.
We must move away from sideshows, small talk, and stop hitting below the belt to gain unfair advantage, or for that matter, start fresh battles.
Kibaki took the opportunity to remind Kenyans that he was on top of the Migingo Island dispute.
The Grand Coalition government will always protect the territorial integrity of our country. However, diplomacy will always be our first line of response.
The president also enumerated a list of bills and policies that the government intends to bring to Parliament for adoption. Legislators will have 4 days to discuss the presidential speech before shifting to other legislative work. From the speeches made by President Kibaki and House Speaker Kenneth Marende, members of Parliament have their hands full, and the reform agenda will be top on the priority. Can they set aside their political differences and focus on issues that are of more benefit to the common mwananchi? Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV,